One of my favorite nodes in Blender, the geometry nodes, it's the instance on points. So today I'm going to show a really cool result that I can make using this node and just a little more, just some more nodes. So first things first, we're going to add a cube and then we're going to bevel it. So right here on the modifiers, and I'm going to bring the segments up to 4, and then I'm going to shade it smooth. Now what you have to do is scale on the z-axis. I will scale maybe 5 meters, but then if you do that, the bevel will become a little weird, so you need to press Ctrl A and apply the scale. And then I'm going to press G and Y to move it on the y-axis, and I'm just going to here. So now we'll add a plane or any object, and then we're going to go to the geometry nodes tab. And what you can do is add a new geometry nodes, and then we need to add a grid. So you can search right here, grid, and I'm going to put the size up to 2, so it becomes the same size as the plane, and the vertices I'm going to bring up to 50. Now I'm going to put an instance on points, and then I'm going to right here put the scale to 0.02, and then now we need to add this object, so we'll just bring it here from the outliner and put the geometry into the instance. Now you see that it gets this really cool floor effect. If that's what you want, you can leave it here, but I still want more. So I will right here add a set position, so I can set the position of each vertex, and then I'm going to put it right here. And the offset is what's going to change it. So I'm going to add a lot of nodes right now. So the first one will be separate X, Y, and Z, and then combine X, Y, and Z. So I'm just going to put like this, and then I'm going to put a noise texture. And then if you want, you can add a map range. So then you can add the factor to the Z. No, wait. So you need to change this to around. So you need to put the factor into the vector, the Z into the Z, and then the vector into the value, and then the result into the offset. So you see it just displays on the Z, and so I think the map range we need to remove and put it right over here in the middle of those two. Now you can put the maximum and minimum to see if you want more craziness, I don't know. But the scale, I will bring it down so you can actually see the noise texture. So for something like this, and then I'm going to just adjust it a little bit so it kind of stays more on the floor. Then I'm going to find if you don't like this effect, you can just put in 4D and then change the W. So I'm going to find a really cool W, and then I'm going to press Shift A, add a camera, and press Ctrl Alt on perpet 0, so I can put it right over here. If you want, you can rotate the camera a little bit. It always gives some cool effect. So now we're done with the geometry nodes. So for the material, we need to come here and set material. And if you order and shade is move, you can set shade move. So right here. And then the material, we're going to just create a new material, and then right here. So we're going to go to shading, and then 0. So this one is going to be the cycles view, and this one's going to be the EEVEE view. So now I will start to change the base color, but before I'll just bring the roughness up a little bit, like 0.6. And then right here on the base color I'll put at object info and then random into the base color. So if you see on EEVEE right here, it's already working. So just so we can get the color that we want, we can put a color ramp right on the middle right here. And then you can just put this at constant, put some black, some white, and then put another color. Just going to change really fast right here and put it right like this. And if you want more colors, you can just put more. So I think that's good amount of each color. So because the white is appearing the most, I'm going to put it at the orange, the base orange. So kind of right here. And then I'm going to Control C on top of this color. Control C. And right here, I am going to press Control V and just bring this a little bit more to the red and get this more fiery look. Like this. And then for the last one, I'm going to press Control V again and just put more color variation. I think I'm going to put less saturation on this one to make it lighter. So something like this. If you want, you can always change these colors. And then now what you can do for the depth of field, what I did is I added an empty. So right here. And then I'll just scale it down a lot. Bring it up so I can see it. And then just put right on the middle right here. And then I'm just going to scale the camera down because it's getting really big. So like this. And then I came here to the camera, depth of field, I activate it, and put a focus object on the empty. And then the f-stop, I just brought it all the way down. Now if you see, you can actually activate depth of field right here. And then you can just bring it up or find where you want. I think the cycles is better. Oh, I think this is too little. So just bring it up a little. And then right here, you can see it's starting to get the look that I want. And yeah, that's good. So right here is focused and right here is not. If you want to play more around, that's just the base settings that I used. And if you want to know how to put an HDRI on the background, there will be a tutorial right over there on the side that will appear. And then yeah, that's it. If you want to get this project file, you can go my Patreon and the link will be in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching if you're still here. And I see you guys in the next video.